Oh my goodness gracious. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. We are live for the first time. It is absolutely epic that we can make this happen. And as promised, we are doing a very frigid, a hypothermia inducing 10-minute ice bath. But we have improved the setup so much. We have the art stand in the back. We are filling that out. We have the ice bath right here. And because it did not fully freeze today, uh, we are adding some extra things. All right. We are adding some extra accoutrements to the ice bath. Okay. And, just to let some people know, we're going to go double live on Instagram for a second, just to let people know that we are over here as well. So I will let the people know that we are double live. All right. Uh, Ladies and gentlemen, we are live over on YouTube. Let's get a little liveception. If you're live on one, you're live on the other. But yeah, we are just getting locked and loaded over here to get into this ice bath. We are waiting for a couple more people to come and join us over on the YouTube. So come over to YouTube, Big Abe's Life. Big Abe's Life. Big Abe's Life on YouTube. All right. Come over here. Join us on the live stream because we are doing 10 minutes and we are not doing 10 minutes on Instagram Live. We are doing 10 minutes on YouTube Live. All right. YouTube Live is where we're going. Actually, I wonder if we could actually double stream this. Now I think about it. Oh, wait, we can't because I need to use my phone as a 10-minute timer. So that 10-minute timer is going to go right here. So we can all be on the same page for how long this is going to go. So in about 5 minutes, we are going to launch the full setup here. All right. We are doing the secret surprise. All right. I'll give you a little sneak peek of the surprise. All right. This nonsense, there's two of them over on the YouTube live stream. You will not see that over here on Instagram. Okay. Only over on YouTube will you see the true 10-minute ice bath. But there are surprises littered all the way through the live stream that's coming on. All right. Once we get our first viewer over on the YouTube live stream, we will kick it off. All right. First viewer on the live stream. We're making this happen. This whole charade, this whole shebango is going down. Okay. I got my I think it's a Pakistani fox hat from Pakistan. And yeah, we got the chat going over on YouTube. I can see everything. I can respond verbally, not physically. No typing with my wet hands on my little laptop here. Got the Pixel book going with the live stream setup, and that is what we got going over here on the live. It's about to go down. All right. Oh my God, we got so many people tuning in. Jake, I am excited. I may be fully hypothermic after this. Okay. Dude, Byron, get over on the old YouTube stream. All right, look at this. Look at this. We're actually set up. We're set up for real. All right, we have a laptop going. We have a full battery, and it's about 40 degrees up here in Colorado. So things are going down. This is our tracker. We blew past this. We blew past these numbers. All right, these are rookie numbers that we're putting up. So we're about 5 minutes into the live stream over on the tube. No takers yet. No takers yet over there. But soon. No, dude. Huberman would totally approve of this. I could put a YouTube. Well, the YouTube link is in my story for the live. But if not, let me go get it. Let me go get the YouTube link. Where is my videos? Yep. Here we go. Here we go. Sharing. Copy link. Boom. Boom. YouTube link right there. YouTube link to get people onto the YouTube Live. This is our first YouTube Live. It took us days after getting 50 subscribers to get to the live actually being unlocked. Why it took so long, I do not know. I do not know why it took so long. But it doesn't matter because it is live now. All right? We are getting in, going after it, and we'll make it happen over here on the tube. Okay? All right? That's what's going down. We are Chironis. Chiron. I don't know. How do you say that? It's not Chris Rainus. I don't know what a Tyrannus is. But that's butchered. That's butchered right there. But yeah, get over here. Get over here on the live stream. On the YouTube live stream. That is what we're going for. Is it lighter on here? I have freaking sunglasses on and I cannot see. It feels brighter over on one side. We can go get a headlamp. Get some light, extra light going. The light of day that we are bringing to this whole situation here. Can't your story link? I think my story can link, but oh, we got somebody on the live stream. We got somebody on the YouTube live stream, people. Let it begin. Let it begin. I will. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. We are lighting up the way to make things happen here. Oh, baby, that is bright. All right. Wow, brightness has fully settled in here. Oh my God, look at all that. Look at all that. That's going to light everything up. That is horrendous lighting, but let's get a little softer. There we go. A little softer, a little better. A little softer, a little better on the light. Mitch, I'll see you over on the live stream on the old oh baby, let's get her down there. There we go. Yep. YouTube live stream. But to clue you in on what we're doing, I will keep the double stream going here because this is what's going down. We're getting out the axe. And we are getting 1, 2 16-pound bags of ice, 32 pounds of ice getting into this here ice bath. All right. We're locked on. We're on the live stream, Big Abe's Life. Check it out. We're doing a 10-minute ice bath. We just unlocked YouTube subscribers. The neighbors are looking at me like I'm a crazy person. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. But just like that. 32 pounds of ice going into the ice bath. All right. Cerveza, maybe. Oh my God, that already looks colder, people. Don't swing an axe towards yourself. That's not what they recommend. But, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That is 32 pounds. 32 pounds of ice. Locked and loaded. No more axe needed because the ice is dipped in. All right. Instagram. I hate to disappoint, but you're going to have to follow this over on the Big Abe's Life YouTube page, okay? Big Abe's Life. Oh, for the boys. Who is this? View this. Go live with For the Boys. Who is For the Boys? I don't know. I don't know who that is. Am I in there with him? Did I go live? Who is for the boys? Yo, what's good? Dude, tell the people. Oh my god, for the boys. We are live, dude. Where's my Go Fish mat right now? I need my Go Fish mat to be live with me. They're all on the show. I know. Boys, we are about to get in here. For those on the YouTube stream, somebody just joined the live stream over here on Instagram. But you know what? This is ending. This is ending because this is where it's happening. Because we need this phone. We need this phone for a 10-minute timer. And we're going there. Yeah. Look, listen to that. Say it again. Where are you going? We're going over to the Big Abe's live on YouTube. Yeah, exactly. The neighbors think I'm an absolute nut job, which is just rightfully so. Like, there's no reason not to. But boys, we got some sneaky presents coming out as we get a few minutes into this live stream. So, without further ado, we're 10 minutes in. It is time to get in. It's time to get in the light. It's time to get in the ice bath. All right. Oh, do it. It's time to get in the ice bath. You know, we're It's time to get in the light. It's time to get in the ice bath. Oh my God! Wait, you got to go in double time. You got to go in on there. All right, nice. Dude, we're getting we're sending this to the people, and hold on. Not all talk. 10 minutes. Paste. Boom. There. Link is posted. To the people. And we are live. We are going live. All right. Instagram, I will see you later. We're going in. Deuces. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, sponsored by the Remora mats by Go Outdoors. We have 10 minutes lined up, ready to rock and roll. We are going right here, right now. Let it be known there is. Oh, well, that's actually fine because we're gonna have to reset this. We're gonna have to reset this thing up because we gotta fill out the art piece first. But just to show you, we are not shorting anyone on anything. Oh, could we set up a second? We'd set up a second chair with the timer a little closer to. Oh yeah, look at that. There's things all over the place. Okay. We're not going with that. Tell you what we are going with. Bang. Right there. 10-minute timer. Oh, we are locked and loaded. People. All right. Just like that. You know what has to happen. First things first. The bushy blanket's got to go. All right. Whoa. Art pieces. Bushy blanket gone. Fox hat on. Water is a crispy, we'll call it 36 degrees optimistically. But let it begin. Hold on. No shorting. 3, 2, we don't start it until feet enter the water. All right, people. There we go. Bang, that's a crotch shot for you. Oh, let it begin. A promised 10-minute ice bath. 32 pounds of ice. 32 pounds of ice in the water with us right now. This thing is to the absolute brim cheese. Don't worry, the shoulders are going in. But first things first, you know that bar needs to fill all the way up because you people, you wonderful people, actually got us not just to 50. Right there. Don't color the chompers. You didn't just get us to 50. You got us over 50. Filled the bar, blew it out this way and that way and all over the place. People, we filled the bar. We are at 61 freaking subscribers. It took YouTube 3 days to even realize that this chat and this channel could grow that fast. We went from 20 at the start of the week to 30 to 31 to 32. Bang, all the way, all of a sudden we were up at 40. The next day we were at 47. We were 3 away the last time we filled this chart out. And then bang, bang, bang. People, you blew this thing up, okay? You tore the box to pieces. You absolutely filled the bar. I didn't fill the bar. We didn't pay to fill this bar. Okay, we organically became group famous, okay? We got the big 6-1-6. Whoa, let's not lose the hat there. This is a nice hat, okay? Big 6-6-1. And that is the last time you will see the box. Now, to unlock monetization, we need to get over 1,000. But we're not there yet. Okay, all we wanted to do, the only goal with this journey, with this little mission right here in the ice bath, there's other kinds of content coming. Okay, I'm not doing ice baths in Mexico City. I've got places to go. Hell, we're talking about driving the CRV down, and I'm going to take that sucker through the California coast, down through Baja California, take a ferry across to Sinaloa, maybe get kidnapped. We'll live stream that whole affair. All right? Probably shouldn't say that there. But look, there is a lot of things that could happen on that road trip. I don't think we're actually taking the old CRV all the way down to Mexico City. Yeah. Get her in there. Get her in there, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting down to the shoulders. Hold on. You think we haven't swirled it? You're like, oh, the ice is down at the bottom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, good. We are swirling, whirling, and twirling. So there was a big event this weekend. I don't know if you heard about it. It was a championship of sorts. And as you know, 2 weeks ago, there was an uphill race. And, what do we got there? Can we get a Coors sponsorship? Oh, yeah, I wish. The banquet is crucial. It is crucial, but don't worry. We're getting even more crucial later on in this ice bath. Come around minute 8, we were going to start celebrating here. But 2 weekends ago, I ran an uphill race at Beaver Creek. Okay, Arrowhead Mountain. Took about third to last in my subcategory of about 9 gentlemen. But you know what? We had heavy gear. They had light gear. And it didn't matter. But what that led to, the Seahawks later that day won the NFC Championship game. So I realized, if I run an uphill race in the morning, the Seahawks will win. Well, what comes after the NFC Championship game? The Super Bowl. What just so happened to be taking place Super Bowl Sunday, 2 days ago? An uphill race, but on a course I had never run before, okay? I had done Arrowhead many a times, all right? I had done, the Nevada side of Heavenly last year many times before I ran Rage Coach, 4 beers. Got them all down, did all right in that race. Set my record time. But Lion's Head I had never done before, and I had heard it was a beast, okay? And let me tell you, folks, it was 2,200 vertical feet. And on the morning of, because of a lack of snow, they added an extra 0.35 miles of uphilling to this race, okay? So we had over 2.3 miles of racing to do, over 2,200 vertical feet. And that thing started out so freaking steep. I mean, we all take off, and there's 189 people in this race. All run. Me, Daddy David Lefkowitz, Brandon, Annika's boyfriend, and sister Annika. all running the race. Convinced Annika and Brandon to do it at the last minute. They signed up, all right? It was essentially Annika's birthday, and she had blisters on her feet. She pushed through it. Daddy Dave beat his record time. He's done Lion's Head before. He was the one that told me about it. And that video is now live on the YouTube page to go and check out. Fun fact, in case you're wondering, it is getting very cold in here. I don't know if we can pull this over a little bit to give you a better angle to see what time we're at. What time are we at? Oh, 4 minutes. 4 minutes left. At 2 minutes left, the surprises begin, people. It was promised, okay? We are over the halfway point, but back to the race. So the race we're running this weekend, we get through that first little tiny section, and all of a sudden it is just like a monster uphill. All right. It is just like, it's like this out of the gates, probably a third to a half a mile length of just going straight up. And I'm like, okay, we got to push through that. Lungs are burning naturally, but we start chugging past people because people blew out of the gates too fast. Like, we had a quick start, but it does not matter. Oh, who's in the chat now? Yeah, we are so red. Just to check that out. Like, we are red as they come. Live stream the Taco Bell 50K next. Oh God. What is the Taco Bell 50K? I am scared. I didn't want to know what the Taco Bell 50K is. But we get into hill number 2. Hill number 2 is steep. Start working past people some more, past an older lady. That was nice. You see that on the video. She's in a blue jacket. Great woman. Then hill number 3 comes around, and that couple is sitting there. They're squeezing me over to the left into the tree line, trying to push me off the groomers. I wouldn't have it. All right. I went elbows out. I start freaking, we're jostling back and forth. I pass them. They pass me. I pass them. They pass me. The girl tries to take a swing at me. You can't see that because the time lapse is a little bit fast, but, she tried to take a swing at me. It didn't work. I swung back. Bah! Clipped off one of her skis. Didn't hit her, just like clipped off one of her skis. So she was distracted. And, and we beat her ass up the mountain. And then her and her boyfriend start coming back again. Well, then we get into the 4th hill. And the 4th hill, I thought it couldn't get any steeper. Ladies and gentlemen, this thing is cranked back like this, okay? And I'm trying to stay on my freaking skis. Yes, it is getting so cold in here, by the way. I'm trying to stay on top of my skis. I start slipping back because, 100 people have gone up before me. They're smoothing out the groomers. So, the traction's limited. But I stay back on my skis. I tell myself, I'm like, all right, just stay back, and then get through there. It's pretty flat through the rest. Give you a little midway update in the video to let you know what's going on in real time. And then we get to the top. Guy comes down with a cowbell. I think we're right around the corner about to pass this thing up and be at the end. Oh, no, there's another half mile of flat tracking, and me and these 2 running ladies are sprinting back and forth going, and I'm running out of breath, thinking it's just over the next knob. Now we're sprinting, trading blows. It comes down to the absolute wire between me and one of the running ladies. And, we had our skates and our skips and our scats, and we scooted into the line. Hour and 4 minutes, and the goal was just to get under an hour 10. But, ladies and gentlemen, I've deprived you of over 1 minute of shenanigans. But in celebration, we're not doing a Coors Light this time. We are getting out the Johnny Walker 18, and I am not going to use any of this ice in here because that has Epsom salts in it. And fun fact, that is a laxative, but we're going to pour ourselves a little celebratory sipper. That timer's about to go off. Don't worry. Of course, we're going to do a dunk. And then, folks, we're going to cut off the live stream. But, get that nice and cold back in there, back in the ice. But, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for getting me over 50 subscribers, for unlocking YouTube live streaming. There are more of these to come for more shenanigans. If you want to see more ice baths, please let me know. We're here for another month. It's going to get colder. It's going to snow again. There's going to be ice on here. Absolute treat. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. That is the timer. We made it as promised. You got us over 50. You unlocked live streaming. We did 10 minutes in the ice bath. I am as pink as a strawberry. Let's end this nonsense. Let's get an absolute fabulous dunk. And ladies and gentlemen, hold on. We're going to toss the hat in there. so we don't get it all red. But ladies and gentlemen, it's been a party. We're over 10 minutes. Goodness gracious, I'm going to be hypothermic. We did it. We grew the channel. I am as pink as they come. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is absolutely crazy. Holy shikolies. Let's get the hat in there. But as you can see, I am as pink as a strawberry. But we did that for you people, okay? We did it. 10-minute ice bath. Promise fulfilled. I do not want to do that again. Okay, that was so cold. 32 pounds of ice added just so that you people would believe that this would be cold enough, okay? Because the weather didn't want to freeze for us. And honestly, maybe thank goodness it didn't, because that was absolutely frigito. As you can see, solid line across there, all right? That is the blood flow coming back. We will not be sore for the next decade thanks to that ice bath right there. But ladies and gentlemen, cannot thank you enough. Cannot thank you enough for getting this page to where it's gotten to. Next goal, let's get 1,000 subscribers. Maybe somewhere we can turn on some monetization. But my goodness gracious, I will never put a company on here that I do not fully endorse. But what I do endorse are the Remora mats by Go Outdoors. I endorse Coors Light, and by God, golly goodness, I endorse having a little Johnny Walker 18 year. Oh, when you have hit a big milestone like that, I almost thought about getting champagne, but I didn't want to spray champagne all over my deck. I am absolutely starting to shiver. It is time to put the bushy blanket back on and dry off, but you know I'm not hopping in the shower. All right? I took a shower already today. This is part of the process. Part of the process is reheating the system. And, all right. Do my neighbors think I'm nuts now? Absolutely. But we'll see you on the next adventure. Go watch the uphilling video. Nice voiceover in there. I am absolutely trembling here right now, but that was awesome. I was looking forward to that. Appreciate all the likes. Appreciate all the people that subscribed. And that was the 10-minute ice bath promise. Absolutely fulfilled. I am freezing. Please let me know what else you'd like to see on this channel. We cooked delicious things. I made some freaking miso maple soy ginger something chicken wings today in the oven that were pretty damn delicious. But thankfully that didn't pop. But you want to see cooking? You want to see skiing? You want to see surfing? We can make it all happen. But we got one more month of ice baths too, so fun stuff. Powder's coming in this week. Might have some sweet shots on there, but thank you so much. I am hypothermic. I'm gonna dry my hands off. I'm gonna end this stream. Share this with your friends. Tell them to subscribe. And ladies and gentlemen, we made it happen. Oh my God, my toes are so cold. We made it happen. Thanks to you. I am Red. I'm gonna go warm up. Love you all. Cheers. End stream. Where's my mouse? Oh, there it is. Ending stream. End my stream. Yes.